welcome to the Dollface Dojo. I am your host, Dollface. Hope you're all having a splendid Saturday evening. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the comments, likes, shares, subscribes. Very much appreciated. So before I started this reading, I heard people will hate you and still want to be in your energy. People will be jealous of you. They will allow their insecurities to trigger them, okay? But they'll still want to be in your energy. And they'll still want to use your energy or exploit your energy. This could be with anything. This could be with friends, family, jobs, coworkers, anything. I feel like you're very much aware of that anyway. Okay. Very much aware. But that's exactly what I heard. So I don't know if that's going to have anything to do with this reading. Woo! Woo-hoo. But we're going to see 1:33 on the clock. Let's see 1:44 on the clock. So, talking to my chosen ones. I love y'all. I love all my chosen ones out here that watch me. Something is immoral. I just heard that. Like, didn't even come on. Something is immoral. Somebody is corrupt. Somebody's immoral. Somebody is, third party is collaborating or trying to trap you. Something is immoral. Some beings with no morals, no ethics, no values are trying to trap you. And they're working together. This could be a work situation, or you're feeling trapped in a work situation, or third parties at your work, or that are collaborating against you or trying to trap you, or you're taking a pause from work, you're taking a pause to rest. Walking away, an ending of something here. Work, 88. So, I don't know, walking away. Hello. Oh, all right. Yeah, walking away, a painful ending to something. Somebody's working, somebody is doing sex magic, somebody's working against you. There could be sex magic. Wow, sex magic being done. Okay. Capricorn, Virgo. I always think Aries with magician, but Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. Okay. Just working against you, sex magic. Yeah. Stress and burden. Somebody could be trying to cause you stress and burden, or somebody who's doing sex magic on you is causing stress and burden, or is feeling stressed and burdened. You may feel pulled in two different directions. Somebody's a liar, betrayer, thief, deceiver. Somebody's very sneaky. They're always trying to get away with something. Working on walking away and ending something because, okay, so just going back over this the way I laid it out here. Resting, feeling trapped, somebody, if this isn't, like, Jessica, if this isn't just your situation, we have a work situation here that you may be walking away from because somebody could be doing death magic or sex magic, but beings, you could have third parties at work collaborating against you, working against you. This, again, could be your situation with your roommate, where you're feeling trapped. And it kind of looks like she's in her room in her bed, and there's like a monitoring spirit over her. So this being could be watching you while you sleep. But there's working, walking away, a painful ending, death magic, a death of something here. But going back and forth, maybe you're feeling in lack of some kind, maybe you're going back and forth about this, or maybe you're just feeling like you can't move forward because you don't have the funds to do so. It's like back and forth energy. Somebody two-faced is stalking you. Some shapeshifter, some two-faced being is stalking you. Again, work, home, family. This is really disgusting energy. Like, just the energy coming off the cards is, like, really repulsive. Somebody's about to get some bad news here. Bad news or, yeah, some delayed news. Somebody's trying to delay news of a romantic proposal or an offer. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sag. Very repulsive. Thank you for your comments, Jessica. Thank you for being awesome and talking. Somebody's trying to block their karma, or somebody's trying to block balance. Somebody, a crooked cop, crooked judge, crooked lawyer could be trying to attack you or create imbalance. Somebody, you're standing your ground against something imbalanced, or you're being guided to stand your ground against something imbalanced. It's like you have beings talking shit about you behind your back. Aw, you're welcome. You have beings talking shit behind your back or trying to plot and plan and attack you, okay? And they're trying to either escape. It's like you're being affected by other beings' actions around you. And the beings around you are very two-faced, and they're shape-shifting, and they're stalkers, and they're weird and wired wrong. And they are trying to escape their karma. Or they're trying to, like, it's like they've already attacked you, and they're trying to escape their karma. But there's, like, injustice and imbalance here. And you're holding your own, though. It's like you're still standing your ground. You're fighting against this imbalance. 10-10 is significant. Somebody could be going through a really painful ending in a family situation, or like it's a painful ending to a family situation, it looks like. A painful ending to something. There's a missed opportunity, or there's lack here. It still feels like lack, a missed opportunity for something, investing in the wrong thing, feeling hopeless, not getting wish fulfillment. Some liar, betrayer, thief, deceiver is about to head into some really turbulent waters. So, okay, I don't know what this is, but somebody missed an opportunity, or they are turning down an opportunity because they're investing their hard work into something that is not fruitful, or it is not the right way to go, and they're feeling hopeless. Or somebody missed an opportunity, they don't want to suffer their karma, they're feeling hopeless, they have no faith, they have lost faith because, I don't know, it's like they're feeling hopeless and they're not getting wish fulfillment because they're a liar, betrayer, thief, deceiver who's about to move into some really turbulent waters. This person is reckless, they're a fool. Like, this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a bunch of third parties that had a plan to against a divine being here, but their plans have been put to rest. These third parties, it could also be like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who's heartbroken and needs healing. They could overindulge in some stuff, but again, this could be a plan from third parties is being put to rest because you're getting wish fulfillment for standing in your power. All right, so there's a Queen of Wands in the reverse who's not getting wish fulfillment. This person, it fell on top of the sex magic, the black magic, death magic, okay? Somebody is not getting wish fulfillment. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag energy. Aries. There could be an Aries around you. Like, there could be an Aries here that's connected to this third party, Queen of Wands, dark witch, prostitute energy, who is overindulgent and narcissistic. And there could be an Aries around you who's trying to manipulate you. Leo, Aries, Sag, who could be trying to manipulate you. A boss, an older masculine. And that's the truth. Yeah, they're trying to cause a lot of imbalance with lies. And what they're doing now is they're losing things. They're losing businesses, they're losing money, they're losing jobs, they're losing homes, they're losing families. It's happening very quickly with the Eight of Wands here, okay? They're not wanting to, they invested in all the wrong things. They invested in all the wrong people, places, or things. And they did this trying to be sneaky, trying to strategize against you, lying, betraying, deceiving, doing shit behind your back, trying to create all this imbalance. You are standing your ground against all this imbalance and injustice that these beings are trying to cause you. So you have third parties collaborating. You have a bunch of third parties collaborating. You have third parties at your work collaborating against you. You could have two fire signs, two masculine fire signs, three beings, two beings in the same family, a mother and a child, and a boss, and another fourth party here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who are all their plans, they're not getting wish fulfillment. Whatever it is that they were trying to do with sex magic or death magic or something, they're not getting wish fulfillment. This shit is being put to rest. Whatever plans they had are being put to rest, and they're sad about it. Now they're losing everything because of whatever plans they had against you to create all this fucking imbalance. And they're fearful because they created a lot of, they lived in an illusion, they were under an illusion, they were deceptive, they're gonna be broke, homeless, bankrupt, divorced, left out in the cold, alienated, very badly hurt, but this is gonna bring in healing, or they need to heal something. They were trying to hold back a high priestess. All these third parties took an offer to try to create chaos, drama, and destruction. Yeah, there's no more equal give and take here. Because somebody, okay, this is like the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, you're no longer giving equal give and take of your time, your energy, your effort. Like, not with this. This could be a boss who doesn't know how to run a business. This is somebody who is a married man who's not loyal, not faithful, not grounded, not stable. Somebody who's obsessed with status and wealth. Somebody who, I mean, this could be a boss because you could have a boss here on top of who is trying to hurt you or put obstacles in your way, trying to hold back. Trying to hurt you, trying to hold you back, holding back a high priestess, a person who is divinely guided and protected, somebody who is tapped into all things known and unknown. This is a being with spiritual ranking, okay? And these beings were sitting here lying about you, plotting and planning against you. Now they're all going to be in a lot of fear, anxiety, shame, regret, sadness, depression, sickness. They're going to lose everything. Whatever they fucking did to this high priestess, whatever they were trying to do to this high priestess, dude, they're done. A healer, a shaman, right? Yeah, they're all third parties all under judgment. All these third parties are under judgment because they move forward with a fucking plan to judge you, to try to pass judgment on you, to lie about you, lie to you, try to keep you from moving forward in whatever situation. So say there was like a promotion that somebody they never had any intention of promoting you. This was all just nonsense. Yeah, they wanted you feeling rejected. They were deceptive. They were creating illusions. All these third parties that move forward with somebody from the past or your child or something, or people from your past making a twin flame. Your child, a twin flame, your family, something to where somebody made an offer to somebody and they all went along with it. And now they're all going to be ultimately defeated, arrested, losing everything because they fucked with a high priestess, bro. And a shaman, a healer, a Sherpa, a guide, somebody sent here with a mission and purpose that none of these man. Yeah, and that's the truth. Success and victory of the truth. 14:08 on the clock. Truth, success and victory. You have mental clarity about the deceptions and illusions. You could have two bosses, one female, one male, who are both, they don't know how to run a business, they're not loyal, they're not loyal to you. They're not faithful, they're not grounded, maybe they're not even loyal to each other. But they definitely were a part of all this. They sat around laughing. They sat around laughing about how they were going to create all these illusions and deceptions around somebody who has intuition and gets all of their downloads and messages from the Most High. And now they're under judgment. All these third parties are under judgment now for taking an offer, from either a child, your child, somebody's child, or some beings from your past who are childish, or some beings from your childhood. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, and now they're all going to be in fear, anxiety, mental torment, because they wanted to keep blinders up to who the fuck you were and how the fuck you roll and who rolls with you. Yeah, you're blocking these third parties, you're walking away. Somebody wanted to create all this drama and competition and gang stalk you and try to have you feeling trapped or restricted in karmic cycles. Now they're getting karma. Somebody could be going to prison, or they're going to be feeling trapped and restricted in a whole shit ton of drama and chaos because they wanted to spy, lie, gossip, and rumor. They wanted you rejecting love, or there was somebody who's been watching wants to come in with a love offer. They've been sitting around thinking about it. They feel maybe like they would be, and I'm rubbing my nose, they feel like they would be rejected, or maybe they're stagnating because I don't know. Somebody who's been watching you is in love with you because you're strong. You could be a Leo. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be in love with you, or a Leo, Aries, Sag could be in love with you. And now they're in shame and regret and sadness because they move forward to try to end you, or they move forward with something, or they have to move forward to end something before they can come towards you with somebody else, some third party. Somebody's under an illusion that they're happy, or they're in a happy commitment, or stable, or something. So somebody you may have a lot of options for happiness, or your twin flame, or your family, or a community of beings wanted you under an illusion. I'm telling you. When you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? When you know, you know. Why? Because you're a divine feminine. Because you're a freaking high priestess divine. You are one of the most powerful, but you're a chosen one. You're one of the most powerful beings on this planet. And these beings still to this day keep roping dumb motherfuckers in to their fucking nonsense and their weird shit. And they all end up losing. They all end up losing. Homes, families, jobs, businesses, lives, beings around them's their lives, their families' lives, yeah, okay. I mean, you have made the right decisions, okay? Oh, you know what? Painful ending coming for a Gemini who was trying to take your money, your abundance, your blessings, your stability, your security. Again, you could be Leo, that's the truth. Somebody, they were trying to cause ultimate betrayals, painful endings, and death in your life. They could have sent in other beings who were trying to cause the death of love for money, trying to cause the death of twin flames, trying to cause the death of soulmates for money. Soulmates. How many are there? Okay. All right. Okay. So somebody here is emotionally manipulative, some female, some feminine, who could be a Taurus or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These two beings who are on the same vibe, same level, same family, okay? Or this could be a husband and wife, a mother and a father, something. Your mother and father could be trying to cause you tower moments and chaos and destruction, or this could just be two beings in this situation. I feel like it's your mother and your father, but it could be two beings who are just randos, okay? Non-existent, non-important people who are just emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable, emotionally vapid, okay? Trying to create chaos, destruction, and drama in your life, trying to keep you at a Two of Pentacles or have you going back and forth, feeling ultimately defeated. Yeah, and that's the truth. So your mother and father, or two randos, are going to be arrested. Maybe they were, so if this is your mother and father, they were trying to cause chaos and drama and destruction. Their lies are coming out. They're hanging down their head, Tom Dooley. They're getting arrested. Or this could even be I don't know, a whole family. There's a whole family here. A mother, a father, and a kid who are all going to be going through tower moments. They're going to be broke. They could be getting arrested. They could just be feeling ultimately defeated. They could be like, now if this is your mother or father, these two were trying to cause chaos, drama, and destruction in your life. Their lies are coming out. They wanted you, oh yeah, and then we got this, so this could be like a sister, half-sister, stepsister. It wouldn't be stepsister. Could be. Yeah, all these beings that were trying to do shit for your money in a cult, or somebody got married for money and they moved forward with other lovers. This is weird. This is word. All right. It's a whole family. A whole family. I don't know if this is your family or a separate family or a family who is involved with these other third parties. Or these are the beings, because I said in your family, these are the beings who are approaching these third parties to do dumb shit and ruin their lives and families and homes and businesses and jobs and whatever. So, or this is a family inside of these third parties that are going to be broke, yeah. For trying to make you feel broke, ultimately defeated. Yeah. Yeah, family. You're getting, you know what, you're getting a 10 of cups here. You're on the verge of something. You're getting a lot of happiness. You're getting happily ever after. Somebody's trying to block the truth from me. Somebody thought they were going, there could be a Taurus in your family and a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine psycho, who are trying to block the truth. A Gemini who is trying to take all your trying to cause painful endings to, why did I put those there? Okay. It's a family. So then beings, a Taurus in your family, or Taurus in this family, something to that effect, okay? A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, narcissistic, feminine. All we're trying to block the fucking truth about a Gemini trying to cause painful endings, ultimate betrayals, and death to your stability, your security, your money, or somebody with a family who's married knows you know the truth about other lovers. And these beings, wow. Wow, so much. You find out so much. 23 when I said that. So much. Moving forward with an ultimate betrayal, painful ending, or death. Somebody's going back and forth. Somebody is going back and forth. Moving forward. Moving resonance. Coming out of hardship. That makes no sense. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Sorry, hold on, bear with me. Camera adjustments. Gemini is your ex. Third parties that decided to move forward with an ultimate betrayal, painful ending, or death, thinking they were going to come out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh my God. So these third parties here who thought, oh my God, who thought they were going to be able to move forward with causing ultimate betrayals, painful endings, or death in your life, thought they were going to be able to come out of some sort of hardship, or like they were going to have good luck doing this are now losing everything. Yeah, I want to do it back. They're now losing everything. They're losing all stability, all security, everything. So all these beings, sorry, let's do it. All these third parties that thought they were going to move forward with trying to cause your death or cause you ultimate betrayals or stab you in the back thinking that they were going to come out of some lack energy, they're even more now in lack. They are literally losing everything because they wanted to be liars, betrayers, thieves, deceivers. They wanted to plot and plan on you. Whatever they were doing, it was rejected. Now somebody's moving forward with being in mental prison, real prison, or spiritual prison. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be feminine or masculine. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine. Leo, Aries, Sag, feminine. And a Virgo. And a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine. All are getting karma. All these third parties are now going to be getting, like, that's literally, this is the best message ever. This is the best, because it just makes so much sense. Okay. Moving forward, okay, these beings are all going to be in some sort of prison or restricted from moving forward. These spying, lying, gossiping, rumoring, emotionally inept, vapid, crippled beings. Okay, all these beings. Look how many beings there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's just moving forward. 6, 5, 6 beings. Okay, plus probably all these beings are all for you're getting success. Like I can't even talk. Karmic cycles. They're getting karma while you move forward, balanced and peaceful, getting success and victory. Wow. 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 Oh my God. So you're this Queen of Pentacles, okay? You're this Earth Angel, success and victory, going to an Earth Angel who is getting her abundance and blessings and calling all this stuff. Look at Empress getting with, look at Queen of Pentacles getting wish fulfillment because she's standing in her divine feminine energy and she's single, independent, and successful, and she will continue to be because she works hard. She's got her mind on her money and her money on her mind. She's tapped in. She is spiritually gifted. She is a chosen one, and she is a single, independent, successful being who is getting peace and serenity and balance and success and victory. They can suck it. And whoever was trying to trap you in their illusions or their deceptions or their lies, don't know what the fuck to do now. Don't know what the fuck to do now. And these are beings definitely that you either have, this is a work situation, or beings that you work with. You may need to find a new job. Because somebody's definitely going to be reaping what the fuck they sow. All these beings. They probably already are. For the drama, the chaos, the competition, for trying to cause battles and arguments, okay? They're all reaping what they sow. They all invested in trying to create all this battles and chaos and destruction. When you were just sent in to help, you were sent in to be there as a blessing and do things, and they destroyed it. They destroyed it, and they destroyed themselves. Yeah, some boss took an offer. Some Aries took an offer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because they thought they were going to get a lot of happiness out of this. Now they're awakening. Now they're under judgment. They're awakening to, or you could be awakening to the fact of something that you had your eyes closed to, or you chose not to see about these beings doing magic, trying to hurt you in a group, a married couple or a cult, trying to attack you, trying to manipulate you. You're very strong, you're very brave, you're very courageous, you're very wise. You could be a Leo is Aries Sag, you're a leader, and it looks like it's time to walk away. It looks like it might be time to walk away, because okay, I'm seeing illusion, deception, and that's the truth. End it. End the cycles, end it. These beings, stand in your power and end it. This third party is creating illusions, trying to say something about you being juggled, or they could be being juggled by a man and a woman who are from your past, who are karmic as fuck. These fools who were paid or paying third parties at your work to join in with this group are now going to be ultimately betrayed, stabbed in the back, going through painful endings, going through death, being at like failure, ruin, disaster, destruction, everything. And that's the truth. You're getting your justice. You're going to have your Ten of Cups because you're awakened. You're now awakened. You're getting wish fulfillment. You're extremely powerful master manifester, and you're overcoming obstacles. You're ending karmic cycles with these third parties, and that's not their wish fulfillment. They're not getting wish fulfillment. These third parties are not getting wish fulfillment, okay? They're going to be left out in the cold. They're going to be broke. They're going to be homeless. They're lies. They're stalking you. They're watching probably all the time, okay? All these beings that were trying to keep you at a Five of Pentacles are going to be going through the chaos, drama, and destruction. Their lies are coming out, and they're going to be in a lot of shame and regret for taking this offer, thinking they were going to get a fucking Ten of Pentacles. Now everything is being put to rest for this boss energy or this married dude who wanted to cause you stress and burden when you were just there to give love and balance. Some twin flame or some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or some dude in your family, or somebody at work, a father and a son who are in your family, or in a family, or in a commitment, or in a family. No, it's family. So like, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, trying to hold you back, trying to block you from moving forward strong as fuck. Or you could have a bunch of third parties here. You could have a father and son, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a father and a son, Leo, Aries, Sag, or just two beings in the same family. You know what I'm saying? Two separate families trying to block you. Two separate families and a bunch of, I don't fucking know. Whatever. You're strong, and you're going to be walking away from this. Because you're getting these messages, this communication. These beings are very fearful of your intuition. They keep trying to block your money, but you're very wise, this Gemini, or you're wise to, you've healed from the knowledge of a Gemini or lovers or twin flame trying to cause you a fucking death. You don't even care. Like, bro, I'm still living L-I-V-I-N. You know what I mean? All day, every day, still L-I-V-I-N. Okay, you got three others here creating illusions, going back and forth, saying that you're maybe juggling love when you're single and celibate because you're the high priestess. These karmics, these beings with addictions and attachments from the past, the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, are all fucking fools for thinking that they were going to pay these third parties against a fucking Hierophant to kill off a fucking very wise being with spiritual and spiritual ranking and a mission and purpose to fulfill. And that's the truth. You're going to have your justice. You're going to have your Ten of Cups. These beings are, you're awakening to the manipulations and the magic and all that shit. And you're an extremely powerful master manifester, and you are overcoming obstacles. These beings all these beings that are, they're under judgment now for doing magic or being manipulative and trying to hurt you, trying to cause stress and burden, creating illusions and deceptions. They're not getting wish fulfillment. 88, you're getting your abundance, you're getting blessings, you're getting everything. They've been trying to block you from either walking away or they're trying to block you. They're just trying to attack you. And they're trying to keep, like, I don't know. Like, I do know. I just said it. I just said it all. I do know. I do know. They should have, right here, they should have moved forward and rejected the offer. Whatever offer that they got, they should have rejected it and they should have moved forward. Now, because they didn't, they're losing everything. And they will continue to lose everything. Because the cycles are ending. Whatever they did, it was unsuccessful. Because they did it to an Empress High Priestess. You know what I'm saying? And you're very independent, and you're going to continue to be. They were trying to hold you back from, I don't know, being awesome, but come on now. Come on now. You can't hold back a chosen one from being who they are. And having the blessings that God, it doesn't matter how much sex magic you do or death magic you do, all that shit goes back to you. Everything you send out to this being goes back to you. So enjoy. And I'm burping. Hope you fucking enjoy it. Hope you enjoy every ounce of pain and sorrow and sadness that you tried to put onto a divine being or anybody else. Who the fuck are you to fuck with people? Bunch of fucking nothings. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of fucking nothings sitting here fucking with an empress. And that's why they're going to be in a lot of shame and regret. Because they should have turned their back on the third party's offer. On a bunch of third parties' offer. You don't fuck with the divine. You don't fuck with the chosen. You lose everything because you invested into everything wrong. You invested into illusions and deceptions, and you went along trying to cause imbalance and injustice and hold back a divine being from what is rightfully theirs and has nothing to do with anybody else. And that's the truth. That's the truth. I'm glad I could help. I'm very glad I could help. Yeah, two-faced shapeshifters stalking. It's, but, but, over it. Yeah, look at the Six of Swords, one up. So on one hand, these beings are not moving. They're about to head in some real turbulent fucking waters because they kept wanting to take their actions and choices and decisions and place them on you and create all this, you just trying to affect your life with their bad fucking decisions and not wanting to pay their current. Now they have no choice. They have no choice because you have stood your ground and you are not, you're moving forward. You're moving forward into really calm waters after you reject something and walk away and put up your boundaries. The magic that they've done is being blocked, and now it's not even being blocked. It goes back. It's being blocked from you. But what you send out, you get back. Law of attraction. Universal law, eye for an eye. You're going to have your justice. Things are going to balance out. They will get their karma. They are getting their karma, which is why shit is getting real for them. And you are moving forward. Wow! You are moving forward getting justice. Somebody could have moved forward with a crooked cop, crooked judge, crooked lawyer in a commitment or a marriage, and that was to hold them back and block them. And now they're going back and forth in a lot of pain because they're awakening to some magic or manipulation that they should have rejected an offer. And that's the truth. And now they're not getting wish fulfillment because they wanted to be deceptive and create illusions. Crooked cop, crooked judge, crooked lawyer was creating illusions for money about an empress. Some little peon page piece of shit, crooked cop, was trying to fucking talk shit about an empress, and now they keep watching, trying to find this empress, or trying to just like all day, just like blocking the sun from their eyes so they can see you, gang stalking you, trying to cause yeah, they're not getting wish fulfillment. This narcissist and other third parties are definitely going through towers. Chaos, drama, destruction, their lies are coming out, and they're in a lot of shame and regret because shit is being put to rest with a father, a son, and a third party who also had the son. Because you're very wise to the ultimate betrayals, painful endings, and death, because you're a fucking high priestess and you're very intuitional. You're the motherfucking boss on this boat. You're the divine masculine. Whether you're male or female, you are a high priestess and a divine masculine. Yeah, you're very well balanced on both your feminine and you're the empress, you're the high priestess, and you're the emperor. You're everything rolled into one. These beings are a bunch of fucking fools, and now they're going to be trapped in their head about how happy you are and how they tried to attack you and block you, but you move forward, getting justice. Boom! Boom! And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. So, Jessica, thank you very much for your comments. Okay? Take a pause. I guess this is where we're going to be at with you. Take a pause. The universe may put you on pause. You may be in a pause. You may be in a, but you've gotten mental clarity and you've gotten truth about a job or some money or beings at your job being wastes of existence, and now they're going to be suffering their karma, and I hope they enjoy every fucking ounce of it because they earned it. They earned it sending it out to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I have. I think I'm going to end it there. Should I end it there? Where's my, yeah. Oh, there's more. Oh, God. There's more, y'all. There's more. I'm not ending it. All right. Mmm. Let's see what we get here. Spirit is fancying the red deck. So, somebody around you that you could have passion for. You feel very, there's seduction and passion going on here, but an unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love and affection. Somebody's afraid of unconditional love. You know, I picked up on that last night too. Somebody's afraid or cautious when it comes to unconditional love and happiness. It's like they're scared to be happy. They could be looking at your pictures. They could be missing you. They could be very nostalgic for you. They could be in a lot of either they're in a lot of heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, under deceptions, lies, either being shockingly attacked, or this is somebody who did break your heart, caused pain, separation, and loss, lied about you, lied to you, and shockingly attacked you. But they're missing you, thinking about you, they're sad, they're uncertain about their future. You are cutting ties, or this is somebody you've already cut ties with, and you're moving on. You're going to receive what you need, or you already are receiving what you need, or when you... hold on. Okay, so afraid of unconditional love. Somebody's running away because they're afraid of unconditional love. They have outdated thinking and preconditioned beliefs, and some unfinished business. So there could be somebody around you who you may have mutual passion, okay? Or this person could be a temptation for you, or you them. But they have a fear of love. They're fearful of love. They're fearful of emotion. They're emotionally unavailable. They run away. They have a fear of intimacy. Okay, there could be things that are really intense, and then they kind of let go. They let go. There could be now this may be present, or this. I'll go both ways on this. Okay, but they have outdated thinking and preconditioned beliefs, and they have past traumas. They also have unfinished business, unresolved shit. Now, I feel like it's more present. I feel like somebody's afraid of love, so they have a fear of intimacy. They have that fear of emotional connection, either consciously or subconsciously. Now, if this is somebody from the past, they caused you a lot of pain, that you had unconditional love for them. They caused a lot of fucking turmoil and then ran away because they have a fear of intimacy, and they have outdated thinking and preconditioned beliefs, but there may be some unfinished business between you two. Now, if this is present, you have somebody afraid of love who has a fear of intimacy, predated, whatever, and they have unfinished business. But they're really happy looking at your pictures. And that could go either way, too, past or present. Somebody's really happy looking at your pictures. Somebody's really happy, they're really happy when they think of you. They're really happy when they, somebody you're definitely, missing you. They're missing you. They're sad. They're thinking about you, and they're uncertain about what their future looks like. Maybe they're trying to picture their future with you in it, where it would be a lot of happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, like a consistent honeymoon phase, but throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? But balanced, Somebody's definitely falling apart in despair, feeling hopeless. Somebody's definitely heartbroken and in pain. They could be separating from something, or they need to separate from something that they have unfinished business with. There could be deceptions and lies. Somebody's falling apart because they were trying to attack you. So if we go back to, this is definitely somebody that you find seductive, or that they find you seductive, or again, if this is somebody from the past who you may have unfinished business with, this could be this person is happy looking at pictures of you, thinking about you, but they're sad and missing you, thinking about you. They're falling apart in despair because they stabbed you in the back. They broke your heart. They lied to you. They lied about you. They shockingly attacked you for a third party who they were attracted to. Or, this is just, somebody who, could have been a temptation for you, or they broke your heart with a bunch of other third parties who are temptations for them because they have no self-control and self-love, okay? Or if this is present, somebody's very happy looking at your pictures, they're missing you, they're thinking about you, they're falling apart in despair because they're going through something, and there could be third parties involved with that, or a third party, or they think of you as, they're very attracted to you, and you guys may tease each other, but this could be a temptation for you, you could be a temptation for them, but they're going through something. There's going to be, whichever way it goes, okay, whichever way it goes, somebody is definitely going to be learning and expanding and transcending. Somebody could be preparing for union. You could be moving on to a new phase in something. Once either this being cuts ties with their unfinished business, or once you cut ties with whatever unfinished business you have. But there's definitely new phases here. There's going to be somebody rising from the ashes. There's going to be growth. Somebody needs to ascend and cut ties with addictions and attachments before they can, and they need to be happy with themselves. Maybe you're the motivation for this. Maybe you're somehow a motivation because I don't know. Yeah, because there's passion here. Because there's passion and there's insane chemistry and there's sparks and there's fun and there's equal interest and there's a burning desire here. So once, I feel like this is present. Like you're around somebody, or you have somebody around you who needs to cut ties with. They need to learn lessons. They need to stop going in karmic cycles. They need to get off drugs or alcohol or whatever they need to do. They need to be where you are. They have to be on your vibe, your frequency, your whatever. But they're partying. They're taking time with friends. They could be having fun. You could be having fun being happily single, living in the moment. Somebody could be partying, somebody with ego. They have an ego. And they're arrogant. They need more self-worth and value. They need to take the time to heal. They need to do the shadow work, and they need to have more self-appreciation, love, respect, and control. But right now, I saw the addiction card. They're partying. They have unfinished business. They have a fear of intimacy. They're emotionally unavailable. They have outdated thinking and preconditioned beliefs. You make them happy. Thinking about you, the two missing you cards. They're doubly missing you. Okay? But they're uncertain about their future and they're falling apart because they have these traumas or this pain, or they're going through something where it's painful. And maybe they're even keeping shit from you. But then you're very seductive, or you're very attractive. You guys could tease each other, but this being could be hooking up and dating third parties, or they could be in a family situation where they also hook up. Like, they just have no self-control. It feels like they have no self-control, but they have this huge ego that needs to be stroked by new supply, old supply, damaged supply, broken supply, unhealed supply, like, it's like they need to learn the lessons and transcend and cut ties if they want this passion with you, if they want this insane chemistry, if they want equal interest in, or I'm sorry, if they want that having fun energy, okay? They need to get over their fear of intimacy, and they need to work on themselves and become balanced. Whatever preconditioned or outdated belief system that they have to, it's got to have a tower moment, so it's got to fucking get rocked and I don't know, spirit with the tower too. That's all about spirit stepping in. That's about the universe, the Most High, the divine stepping in and burning shit to the ground so that it can be rebuilt on a solid foundation. Now this being is clearly needs to detach. Okay, they need to detach, but y'all could be mirroring each other too, because maybe there's something you need to detach from before. Maybe you are going to be detaching from this being because they're not. Maybe they need to self-reflect, introspect, and heal inner wounds, or they need to detach from whatever this unfinished business is, and self-reflect and do the work. They need to detach from their ego is what they need to do, and they need to stop partying because it's clouding their judgment, and there's illusions here. They need to heal their inner child and release the past if they want to move on to the next phase and evolve and grow, just by themselves at least, like evolving and growing. There's everlasting love here, a soul connection, union. There could be this. All right. Is it? Somebody could have married a narcissist, or they could be in a connection with a narcissist. There could be love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided shit going on. I think, like, oh, yeah, and we're blocking black magic yet again. Somebody's going to try to chase you. Somebody, Jesus Christ. All right. Let's just go back over this. Emotionally unavailable, and they have unfinished business. They're happy thinking about you. They're falling apart and heartbroken over a third party, or because you're a temptation, or because they're attracted to you. Maybe they were part of this group that was sitting here doing this black magic and spells and hexes and curses and da-da-da, wishing ill. This person is very much in their ego. I mean, they could have been a part of it. But now somebody's learning something that they need to cut ties with something. Sex magic. We'll go back to. Somebody's definitely getting karma and consequences for being codependent, for doing black magic, for being under illusions or creating illusions, for being in a commitment or married to a narcissist, or this could be a narcissistic married couple who have been doing this and trying to cloud your judgment and illusions with illusions. So this may, again, we could be hitting all these beings, but one in particular is attracted to you, and you may be attracted to them. Things are coming to light to bring healing to a situation. Somebody wants to come to a middle ground, compromise, come to terms, or negotiate, but it's like they're either, they want a fresh start with you. There's going to be some soul growth here. They're shifting their perspective, their attitude, and their outlook. They want to apologize. They want forgiveness. They plan on making amends. They want a second chance. They want to learn from their past. They want to change their perception. They're depleted. They're exhausted. They're fatigued because they're dealing with somebody who is another woman, who is a competition or enemy, somebody who they have to constantly look over their shoulder. They made mistakes. Somebody could be playing the victim, or they misunderstood the fucking assignment. They're watching. They're looking. They could be stalking while sitting there withdrawn, single, lonesome, and solitary. They need to stop the patterns, separate, cut out something. They're shocked. They're shocked. They're getting shocking news about love. You have love coming, so you have faith. You could be getting a surprise invitation, or they're shocked that somebody's shocked by you being in a positive mindset, or manifesting, or being grateful, and they're shocked that they're in a positive mindset, or they're changing their perspective. And I mean, I feel like you've got people here who are getting karma and consequences because they stood in their fucking ego, tried to create illusions and deceptions. You've got someone else who needs to cut out things and separate from things and stop patterns and cycles if they want a fresh start with you, if they want a new beginning with you, going in a new direction towards soul growth, nourishment, being self-focused, self-ascension. And then we go here, learning and expanding and growing, and learning and expanding and growing, oh my, transcending, preparing for union. This person is interested in you. There's a blooming romance. May want to date you. There could be a new phase. Something could be rekindled here, because this is actually pretty positive. I'm not gonna lie. It looks a lot better than the first round. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, there could be a camera, something about a camera, or just somebody's reminiscing, or they want to make memories with you, or they're reminiscing about memories, or they need to learn from the past and change their perception if they want a soulmate. This could be a soulmate. This is definitely a soulmate. Maybe you have a soul connection here with somebody, but it's sudden change, shocking news. Talking. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants to talk more. Oh, look at that. You're going to be shocked by love because you're going to get a surprise invitation and somebody's going to be talking more. Text calls, email, talking more, somebody who's interested in you. And you're going to be really shocked by this. Well, look at that now. That's exciting. Isn't it? That's exciting. All right? Somebody's debating, contemplating, or thinking it over. Something is very vital or important, or they're really digging in deep on this, like with the contemplation. They're depleted, they're exhausted, they're fatigued, they're over it. They're over this person that they're dealing with, or this snake in the grass, this enemy, or all these enemies that have been attacking you. Like they could have been down their own journey. Like, and that's the truth. Clarity, truth, revelations, honor, and protection. Maybe this person wants to protect you. Maybe this person is determined to honor you and show you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, twin flame here who's disappointed because they decided to gamble against you. They took a chance against you. They risked it all. They didn't want to show you their hand. They stalked you. Now they're lonesome and solitary. They want to return. Okay, something very vital and important about, I don't know, an addict, drug addict, somebody codependent, being obsessive, possessive, controlling, somebody being emotionally blocked, or somebody, this could go back to emotionally unavailable, maybe because they have addictions or attachments, but they plan on making amends because they've had a shift of perspective, attitude, or outlook after losing their soul, making mistakes. Maybe they have been victimized or misunderstood, or maybe they're just playing the victim and playing misunderstood. There's a lot. There's a lot here. And that's it. That was the message. I'm going to have to go back in because I don't remember any of that now. All right. But that was it. That's the message, I guess. That's it. Some narcissist is heartbroken because you're happy. Some addict, some narcissistic addict, drugs, alcohol, whatever. They're lonesome, single, solitary, bad. That's why you don't... 88 again, I'm telling you. That was 88, right? It is. Well, it's 66, but I swear I saw 88. Well, I'm seeing Jack, Jack, King, King. And we did pick up on two sets of dudes in different families or groups, right? Leo, or Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. Beings are stalking and watching, and they want to return. Somebody, I don't know. Shit has come to light, though. And it's going to allow you to heal. It's going to be like, you're probably going to be like, oh, yeah. No, I know. There it is! There it is! I love you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh my God. There it is. That was fucking awesome. That was awesome, Spirit. Not gonna lie. Alright. So yeah, these beings could be trying to come back in and make amends. Or get a second chance at trying to fuck with you. Who knows? Spirit does. The Most High does. You could be mirroring each other with somebody being single and being solitary. I wouldn't say lonesome. I don't think you're lonesome. But this being who wants to come in for a second chance may be lonesome, and they may be self-reflecting and introspecting, realizing they have inner wounds and they need some soul growth, to be self-focused, and if they want to ascend, they need to nourish their soul, their spiritual side, come out of the illusions, stop playing the victim. They're missing you. Twice, again, missing you. sad and uncertain. They want you, I don't know, they're afraid to lower their guard or their boundaries or not their boundaries, but maybe you're afraid to lower your boundaries, or they're afraid to lower their guard, or they're afraid to show vulnerability because that would mean, oh my God, they actually have a heart and feelings. And, the weakest beings on this planet are the ones that don't have, if to have a heart and have emotions and to be able to recognize them and to call them out and to have that emotional intelligence, that takes strength. That's the strongest. To have heart takes strength. To be able to love after your heart's been broken 9,000 fucking times by everyone you've ever known, and still be able to say, okay, I'm still loving, I'm out here, I'm still loving, I'm still caring, I'm still generous, I still want the best for everybody, I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? That takes strength, that takes heart, that takes soul, that takes feeling, that takes emotion. And I don't know, these beings sit here, I'm not soft, it's not soft to have a heart. You're a fucking soft ass punk bitch if you want to sit here and fucking act like, it takes so much strength. It takes so much strength to feel, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it really does. To actually, like, be ready to give your heart to somebody and, like, entrust them with your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, your time, your effort. It takes strength. It takes the strength of Midas, okay? The Midas, so I know that's gold. It is, though. It's gold-ass strength. But, it's not weak to have a heart. It's weak to ignore your feelings and allow them to fester and bottle up and then destroy you internally. The only difference between a narcissist and an empath is that one had a bunch of traumas that they decided to allow them to change into this disgusting, horrible, demonized creature. And the other one took that and said, okay, I don't want anybody to feel this way. I don't want to make anybody feel this way. I don't want to see anybody feel this way. I want to come into people's lives and make their lives better and happier and give love and care and support and all that. That's the only difference. I mean, that's not the only difference. I take that back. That's not the only difference. There's many differences. But how you choose to handle, you can't always control the external, but how you choose to handle it and grow from it is what counts. You can't block yourself off. Everything, your manifestations, everything comes from the heart, bro. So I don't know. I'm done rambling. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm tired. It's been a long day, okay? So I guess that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.